This event is very prophetic because every single week since the countdown began on March the 7th, the UN has stated, or its affiliates have stated, there's 7 years to go. That's a major declaration they've said for the last 13 or 14 weeks. And we have 7 years left, and we have to strengthen the Paris Climate Agreement. So that's what it's all centered around, is the Paris Climate Agreement. And then you'll see the SDGs attached to that, the Sustainable Development Goals. So there's 17 goals. The first goal is no poverty, but it really is welfare dependence. So those who are rich have to give to the poor, and we see this with the loss and damage fund that the rich nations have to pay for the poor nations when they have a big storm event or a big tsunami. It's the big nations that are at fault. So they're saying that climate change is the result of man's doings, not God.
Right, right. And they're saying it's that because we're using all this technology and those poor nations are not, and so we're the ones causing the problem for
Yeah, we're
them.
the ones causing the problem. So it'd be welfare dependence. The second one is zero hunger, and with that they're going to change your food to GMO and in other different forms of food. The third one is good health and well-being. That's you know what, and that's coming with the mark of the beast. The fourth one is quality education, and so there's 169 targets to these 17 goals, but the number one most important target to them is your children, and they want to re-educate all the children, all your children, so you believe their agenda and you don't believe the agenda of your parents. And it's taken them basically 2 generations to change the thought process of your children.
Yeah, now that reminds me because I remember years ago Hillary Clinton saying that a change that she wanted to make was that children would be in school more hours during the day. I remember this so well, that there would not be a summer vacation, but that they would be in school, the whole year, and as many hours. So this way, the parents would have little influence over them. It sounded very scary.
And then the fifth one is gender equality, and that destroys the family. We're seeing that big push for that in the month of June. You'll see a big push for that at your local PetSmart also, where they're pushing their agenda. And number six is clean water and sanitation, but that's really water rationing. So you're only going to be allowed so much water to use per household. And even locally, I already see this taking place where you can only water your lawn if in certain neighborhoods Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and other neighborhoods Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So we're already seeing the water rationing
Right,
occurring.
I've seen that for a while. So they're going to limit our showers once a week.
Yeah, your showers are limited to a certain amount of times, or they're going to cut your water off. That's where it's going to boil down to. Then the seventh one is affordable and clean energy, which is really a smart grid surveillance. And we already, I can see locally. I can give another example. The surveillance, how the surveillance is already here. You just drive down the road and there's camera at every stop sign. Or stoplight. There's a camera, and at your mountain passes, you got cameras everywhere. So they're surveilling everything, or wherever you're moving is already being surveilled. Plus your iPhone, for example, it tracks every movement you make, and it will tell you where you need to go next and it's only 5 minutes away or whatever. So that tracking we're already seeing that tracking take place today.